Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going through the postpartum essentials for new moms. I know very many moms normally get confused after giving birth. They don't know when, what to buy, what to have, and what are the most essential things to have. So this video is for you. Guys, please excuse me. I'll be a bit distracted because I have my baby here. I'm watching him at the same time as I'm shooting this video. So guys, please excuse me. So guys, I'll start by number one, having a belly band. This is what I had. I got it off of Gikomba. I went to Gikomba to source for belly bands. They're normally around 500 to 1,000 bob depending on what you want. So this is what I got for myself. It's a very nice one because you tie it around your belly and then it has some adjustments on the side where you can fasten it out depending on the size of your belly and how comfortable you want to be. Now, this belly band should not be used for CS moms in the early stages of postpartum care. Try as much as possible to avoid it. You can get it back, you can use it later to get back in shape, but in the first couple of weeks, like the first 3 months, it's not advisable to use this. According to my experience, I'm a CS mom, so I've started using this when I'm going back to work at around 5 months because it's most comfortable at that time, and then it doesn't interfere with your scar. Your scar is less irritable when you use this after 5 months. So guys, number two, you need nursing bras and a nursing cover. The nursing bras are the ones that are clipped up here. You unclip, put it down, breastfeed your baby, clip it back up, and then you would need a nursing cover, one like this. What I did, I went to Gikomba and then I got a material. Then I had them tear at the edge, and then what they had torn off, I took it to the fundi. Then I had them sew it in the middle of the fabric so that I can put it over my head like so. And then as I'm holding my baby, I breastfeed my baby easily and away from the public eye. Yeah. So if you're not able to get this cover, if you're not able to make this cover, you can always buy one from Biashara Street, and there's some online stores that have. Number three, guys, you would need a robe, an in-house robe. I have 4 in-house robes that I use. I don't need to be lifting my shirt up every minute when I need to, every hour when I need to breastfeed my baby. So the baby needs easy access to the boobs. So I got myself 4 robes. This is one of them. It's easy to wear and it's very comfortable. So I put it on like so. And of course I have a nursing bra on. I put it on like that, and then when I need to feed the baby, I just remove the clip, feed the baby, put it back, and then it's easy because it's also good for privacy when you have people in the house. Maybe if you have the nanny in the house, or if you have a relative in the house, it's easy for you to walk around breastfeeding the baby as well as stay discreet while you're doing it. So that's a good tip. You'd need over the belly tights. I got one from Carrefour. I'll share a photo somewhere up there on how it looks. I got it from Carrefour. It goes over the belly, real nice one. It's around 395 there at the Two Rivers branch. This is what I had. I'll share the link of the place I got this humidifier from. This is it. Now this humidifier was very helpful for me and my baby. When the baby would have, where I live, it's very cold, so the baby would have clogged nose sometimes. So I would use this to make sure the air around him is warm, just next to his crib or where he's sleeping when I'm in the living room. So I'd put in essential oils. Mostly what I'd use is a drop of tea tree oil, just kidogo, not too much, just a drop, because you don't want to harm the baby. When it's too much, it becomes too strong. So I would use one drop of tea tree oil on the essential oils, on the humidifier. The steam would be nice for the baby so the baby doesn't have clogged nose. I'd use this a lot at night, more than I would in the day. So this is really nice. Now, number 6. You would need water bottles around you. When you're breastfeeding, you feel thirsty a lot, so you need to have a bottle in the living room. If you sit at the sofa, if you have a favorite sofa in the sitting room, get a bottle around that sofa. in the room. Also get a bottle next to your bed, so that when you're breastfeeding you can always sip on water. You get really thirsty and you don't want to disturb people while they're doing their thing, or maybe there's no one around to help you out. And bottles to store your milk. So pumping is really helpful when you have when you need to get more milk coming through. The first couple of weeks it helps to boost the milk supply. Another thing is that pumping helps you to store milk for later use. If you feel like you want to go to sleep in the evening, or you need to sleep during the day, you pump and then you leave the milk there for someone who is there to help you feed the baby with. And then another thing is that pumping helps you with engorged breasts. You know, when milk is too much in your boob, and if you produce a lot of milk, you don't know where to take it and it's really painful, a pump helps ease that out. So number 8, nipple cream. I had a DIY nipple cream. This is what I used. I've explained this earlier in my previous video and another video. So after this, I've also explained how I make my nipple cream. I normally whip up shea butter and coconut oil. I use different parts for different things. So whatever I whip here, I use this as my nipple cream. I do 2 parts of coconut oil and 1 part of shea butter for the nipple cream. I also use this as my stretch mark cream. However, I put it in a different bottle. I whip them up and separate them. So for my stretch mark cream, I use shea butter, coconut oil and aloe vera. The aloe vera brand I use is this. I got it from Healthy You stores. Yeah. Now, the reason why I chose to go this way, the natural way with the nipple cream, is that the other nipple creams are quite expensive. The one that I was looking for was the Lancino one. It's quite costly, and then also I was scared on what my baby ingests. So I preferred going the natural way. So because coconut oil is edible, and shea butter, a little bit of shea butter for moisturization of my nipples would help me a lot with preventing blisters and the roughness that come with breastfeeding and pumping. So tip number 10, because number 9 is a stretch mark cream. So tip number 10, you need a diaper bag, a good diaper bag, baby. So tip number 10, you need a good diaper bag. This is the diaper bag I use. I got it from eBay or Amazon, I'm not sure. I got it from one of them. This diaper bag is really nice because you'll be taking the baby to the clinic every once in a while, every month I think, and you would need something that just a carry and go bag that has everything that has enough compartments for you to put everything that you need. So this bag looks like this in here. I had shown you guys in my previous video how it looks like. It has a place where it's insulated, so you can put your bottles inside if you want the baby fed by somebody else, or when you're sick and all that. And then in here it has enough spaces for you to put things. So you can put your diaper here, you can put your baby's card in here for the visits. It has a zipper inside, and it's deep. The space is deep and enough for a lot of things. Yeah, so if you can have a diaper bag that's just stationed somewhere in the house where you have everything inside, so when you're going to the clinic you just pull the bag, go, and have specific things that are for clinics and for outdoor activities with your baby, you're good to go. So this bag at the back, it has these straps. You can put it on your back, and then it has this one where you can this back part where you can put your phone or anything that you need to access easily and fast. If it's your wallet or anything, you can put it here. And then there's this side where you can put those metal flasks where you can put hot water to warm your milk when you're away. Maybe you've gone to a hospital that is far and you're not able to breastfeed. In cases where maybe you're sick and you're told not to breastfeed your baby, because there's a time I got mastitis and I was told not to breastfeed the baby. I had pumped milk and stored it, so that milk is what the baby was getting. So when I was going to the hospital and I was going to to take the baby to go see the grandma and all that, I carried the flask with the hot water in it. Then I'll put it this side so it's easy for me to access and put the milk inside, to warm the milk and give a baby. This side here is for the diaper. So you put the diaper in here, this one, so it's over. So you put it in here on the side. Just get a diaper that doesn't have this plastic thing, the ones like Ariuv and Snuggles. You just rip the whole thing off Then there's a zipper up here, so you can easily pull your diaper like so, I mean your wipe like so, and then use it. Of course, with this bag you need a diaper, what's it called, a changing pad, a good changing pad. I have one here I got from Gikomba, very luckily. It's called Tuk Tuk. It's a nice one. It's very compatible. You just fold it, put it in this bag, fits it nicely. And then in it you'd need also wipes, like the one I've shown you from Pampers, and then you'd need hand sanitizer. I have one here. There's another in the bag. Hand sanitizer. You need tissues, just in case you need any pocket tissues. You'd also need a thermometer. You want to be alert when you're moving up and down with your baby. You want a thermometer around with you. You can also carry a grooming kit. Sometimes you forget these things, and then when you're out there, remember, hey, this baby has nails, they're scratching all over the place, so you can clip his nails on the go. Also need a diaper station, number 11. Yeah, an essential for you. You need a diaper station. Every mom needs a diaper station for you to function effectively during maternity leave and after. You need a place where, the go-to place, if it's a couch or if it's a place where you station for yourself in the house, or if it's on the bed, make sure you have a table on the side or something on the side that has everything you need in it. It has diapers, it has hand sanitizer, it has cotton buds if you need any, it has Carrefour, it has tissues and wet wipes. What else? A diaper, a changing pad, sorry. It has toys if you need to distract the baby. You'd also need Calpol or any fever reducer medicine in your diaper station. You also need cotton wool and spirit for cleaning the umbilical cord. Cotton wool also essential when your wipes run out. You just use cotton wool and you make cotton balls, yeah, and then you store it in a container. Use that with hot water, with water that you mix, I mean warm water, yeah. So you mix it and wipe the baby with it. Over time, I've stopped using wet wipes. I prefer using the cotton wool and warm water to wipe my baby, just to be a bit more natural with baby care. Yeah, so you'd also need anti-colic medicine, because it's a fact that when babies keep growing, they are more prone to colic, depending on what you're eating, or there's so many things that bring colic, so you want to be prepared. In your diaper station, make sure you have anti-colic medicine. I use Bonisan, thanks to my mom in love. She's the one who advised me to use Bonisan. Bonisan has worked really well for our baby. I mean, he's had 2 incidents with colic, but I've tried to contain the situation. I've tried to prevent, to avoid foods that are spicy, to avoid foods that would trigger colic on the baby, and I make sure I am the one who washes the bottles for the baby. I sanitize the bottles myself and I handle them myself. When I've pumped milk and leave it for my nanny to give the baby, I make sure I separate the bottles according to his intakes. It's 100 ml. Since I left for work, I've been separating the milk in the bottles, 100 ml each. So I got many bottles, many Lancino small feeding bottles, and the big ones as well, just for storage. And then I just do the measurement of 100 ml and separate them in the fridge. So when she comes, she just picks, give the baby. After that, puts it in the washing bucket for me to come and wash later. With the bucket, she makes sure that she's rinsed it with hot water and liquid soap. So when I'm coming, I come wash it thoroughly and wash the bags thoroughly. I sanitize them myself so that I'm sure that the baby uses clean stuff and he's not going to contract the stomach issues and colic and whatnot. So number 11, very important, a diaper station. Create one for yourself. You can do a box. You can just get a big box and partition it with the products that you have. You don't need something fancy. You can just get a plastic table. You can get a normal bedside table where you just put your stuff and organize well. Make sure you have the most essential things: the diapers, the wet wipes, cotton wool and spirit for the baby's umbilical cord. You want to be wiping it every so often. So I was given this lactulose solution. It's called Lax. Yeah, so this is important, guys. Immediately you've given birth, you normally given this thing so that you don't you're dealing with so much pain, baby. So I was talking about the stool softeners. They help you because after when you give birth you have issues with passing stool, so you're going to need stool softeners for a couple of weeks after giving birth. I know it's a gross talk for guys who are watching this, but this, I mean, if you're a father, you understand this. Those vitamins, they're not just meant for pregnancy. You use them even when you're breastfeeding. There are some that are specifically for breastfeeding, but then the ones that you're given, the pregnant care, they're normally written also for breastfeeding. So if you're able to, just keep taking those vitamins. They'll help you with the baby. I mean, they'll help give vitamins back to the baby while he's breastfeeding, he or she is breastfeeding. So guys, number 14, you need a scrub or a body brush. So after my delivery, my doctor told me after like a couple of days, I'm not sure how long, she had told me not to get water to get in contact with my scar. So she told me after some time when I went for the visit, she had told me to, after removing after, was it a band-aid? Yeah, after removing the band-aid, she had told me I need to, well, she had instructed me to scrub the area, with a brush, the soft brush. I have one here I got from House of Leather. They sell this, I think, for 200 shillings. This one is nice for use even when you're pregnant, because sometimes you cannot bend, and after CS delivery, bending is not something you're going to be, I mean, it's going to be fun for you. So you use this to shower, scrub your body, airbrush, you at the back, it's easy for you. You don't have to bend to reach your legs. You use this. So then you can, the doctor also told me to use a scrub, so I scrubbed the area instead of washing it for a couple of days. Then I can now start showering and allowing water to have contact with the external scar. Number 15, you need a lamp like this, a bedside lamp. You can use it, it can be a bedside lamp, or it can be a lamp next to your breastfeeding station. So this is it. I got one from an online store called Styled by BySummy for 2,000 shillings. This lamp has been really helpful because when you wake up at night and you want to feed the baby, you don't want the baby to, shh, baby. You don't want the baby to be distracted by the light, because the light can be too much for his or her eyes. So you use this kind of lamp to just, see what you're doing while you want to make sure the baby is latching well while you're breastfeeding. So this light is nice. You can adjust the lighting with this thing. Yeah, so it's good to get yourself a bedside lamp. It's going to help you out, regulate with the light that you have. So guys, number 16, you would need enough subscription for the maternity leave period, for cable TV, Netflix, or Zuku or whatnot, because you'll be spending a lot of time in the couch, at the living room or in the bedroom. So if you'll be spending enough couch time, you'll be spending quite an amount of time in the couch, you need something to keep you busy. So TV is my best friend, the remote and the TV. Subscribe for enough packages of movies and series. This is the time, guys, because when you go back to work, you'll not have time for all this. You'd not have time to even watch TV. So this is the time. Look for the best programs that you like, and keep watching. It's called binge watching. You do binge watching of these programs. So guys, this is the tights I was talking about that I got for $3.95 from Carrefour. It goes over the belly till somewhere just under the boobs. It's very helpful for breastfeeding, and when you're staying in the house, when you're going out and you want to breastfeed discreetly and have your belly out of the open. It goes without saying you need maternity pads, guys. For me, I did not use maternity pads. I've told you my story. I used adult diapers. Guys are still wondering, hey, adult diapers banner. Yeah, I used adult diapers. I used the Tenor brand. I don't have it with me right now. Then after that, I was using the Cortex panty liners. Worked extremely well for me. I'll be doing a giveaway on Facebook and Instagram to moms who would need adult diapers. I understand there are some moms who really need adult diapers because of fistula. I saw a post on a group called I think it's parenting group for mom who was going through issues with fistula. So I'm going to do a giveaway to moms with fistula and to moms who've just given birth to try and experiment and see if adult diapers will work well for you. I forgot to also mention you need a nursing pillow. For CS moms especially, a nursing pillow is very helpful while you're nursing your baby throughout the day. This is a nursing pillow that I use. I got it from my classmates, my friends. Thank you guys. This nursing pillow had a nursing cover. I've just removed it to wash it today, so it's out. So that nursing cover, nursing pillows with nursing covers are really helpful, and they help you deal with messes that come with breastfeeding and spilling milk all over the place and blah blah blah. So guys, this pillow is also helpful for training the baby on how to sit down and to secure him when he's sitting down. So you put this pillow just around his back, like so, when he's sitting, so that he's stable and he's able to get trained on how to sit well. So baby, I understand that postpartum essentials vary from mom to mom. As a first-time mom, these things are very essential. They will help you. They will be very helpful to you to start off your motherhood journey. However, with time, and also if you're a mom who delivered normally, there are things that you would need to substitute. There are things that you would also add, like that thing that the spritz bottle that you use to to help with it's called episiotomy, the cut that you normally, the tear that comes with delivering. Those things are also important for you. So the things that I have provided for are for me, what has been practical for me as a CS mom. If you're if you delivered normally, there's some things you'd substitute, but most things that I've mentioned are equally important, and they're important for every single mom who's given birth. So to you mom who's given birth, congratulations, and welcome to motherhood. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be really glad if you subscribe to my channel so that I can share more with you guys. I have lots of DIY hacks that can work for you. So guys, please subscribe, like, and comment. All criticisms are accepted. All positive comments are accepted. Love you guys. Bye bye.